Aries. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out, as it helps the video to circulate, which, yes, it does help my channel, but more importantly, it helps the other Aries that need the messages that are in this video for them. Please remember that it is a general reading. It's definitely going to completely resonate for some of you, but not all of you. Okay, so those of you that it doesn't completely resonate for, take what does resonate. That's yours. Leave the rest behind. Check your subscription status, please, while you're here. I know it's frustrating, but it's happening again. People are being unsubscribed that aren't wanting to be unsubscribed. I don't know why it happens. I can't explain it. I wish it didn't happen, but it is. All the decks that I'm using will be listed below. If you click on the title of the video, it'll drop down my description box, and that's where you will find the videos. That's where you'll find the decks listed. Also, the extended link will be down there, okay? So we're going to start off with 3 different decks here. This is going to give you an overall view of what Spirit wants you to know about right now, because there's no definite question or theme or anything for this reading. It's just kind of, what does Aries need to see and hear right now? Okay. So, I think we can get started. First card out. This is Divine Abundance. Ooh, this has not come out yet. You have energetic clearing. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So cool. So what I'm getting from this is, if you're going through a bit of a challenge right now, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever it is, it could just be you being prepared to receive whatever's coming your way. Okay? Oops, this goes up here. Now we're going to move on to the Motivation Manifesto. And it says, we must be conscious and responsible for our beliefs and behaviors if we are ever to be free. Yes, we are. And for me, what this is saying is we need to control our emotions. We need to remain positive. We need to try to remain happy and grateful. Grateful is the big one, because that will help you stay positive, right? And, ooh, you've got love. This is Soul's Journey. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. That goes with this. Yes, absolutely. Okay, hang on. I'm a little chilly. I'm going to put my sweater on. Hang on. Okay. I can't believe the weather where I'm at here. We're in spring. You know, we're coming up on the beginning of June, and it's still cold. I took my dogs for a walk last night and wore my winter jacket because it was so chilly. And today it's cloudy and gloomy, and the wind is just giving her out there. Okay, where are we going now? Okay, now we're going to get Sacred Journey cards. So what I'm getting from this is, see all from a place of love. People, places, things, situations, try to see them from a place of love, because that's the way to control our beliefs and our behaviors, right? If we stay positive about things, because I have a feeling that some of you might be going through a bit of a challenge energetically as this clearing is taking place, and that's what's going to help you keep your head above, right? Okay, first card out, you have View from Above. Get the big picture. This is all about trying to see things through the eyes of your soul rather than the human you, right? So your purpose, your life's purpose, your soul's purpose, why you're here, what you love, what your soul loves, what lights your soul on fire. Do those things. That is seeing, that's getting the view from above. Okay, now the second one you have is fogged in. So again, this is a point in time when I feel like there's something going on within your world that you're unsure of or uncertain of, and that's being fogged in. So just go slow. Don't stop moving. Whatever you do, don't stop moving forward. But, sorry, nobody's saying that you have to move super fast, okay? Take your time. That is the best way to move when you're uncertain of where you're headed and what's taking place. And I think there's a lot of us in that place right now. Okay, this is the Power of Surrender deck. And I'm trying to do the readings this time with nothing but oracle cards. The extendeds, I do use tarot deck, a tarot deck or two there. But in this first part of the reading, it's all oracles. I kind of like it. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. All you got to do is be you, Aries. Move forward in your direction, where you want to go, doing what you want to do. This is, you know, I'm getting a lot of the same kinds of information for the different zodiacs lately. It's, you know, surrender to the magic of who you are. Surrender to people pleasing. You know, don't people please anymore. We're being asked to not do that. We're being asked to take care of us and stay happy and positive. And that's kind of hard to do when we're always looking out for someone else first. Okay, now we've got Gaia Oracle. On View from Above and Surrender to the Magic of Who You Are, you've got Winter's End, Regeneration, Rebirth, Positive Outcome. Those of you that are in the Northern Hemisphere right now, this is kind of right now because you're at winter's end. Spring is here, sort of, for some of us, some of you. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, this is all about, you're in winter, coming into winter. So it's when you come out of winter that things are going to start to move for you. I feel like this, get the big picture. I feel like this is what's part of what's coming. It's this energetic clearing that's taking place because you're feeling fogged in. You're going to have the big picture. You're going to be able to look past the veil. You're going to see through the veil and things are going to be very clear. And it's going to show you exactly who you are. And I think you're going to be surprised. I mean that in a good way. Spiritually, psychically, intuitively. I think you're bigger and stronger and more than you know you are. Okay, on top of Surrender to the Magic of Who You Are and Fogged In, you've got Ocean of Eternal Love. Wow, this is huge, Aries. It's like I said, I think you're more powerful and I don't know how to say it. Bigger as in, you know, spiritually, you are a badass. You're somebody that's up there. And that's what this tells me. Ocean of Eternal Love. Wow. You're heading someplace huge. Ocean of Eternal Love? Are you kidding me? Wow. But I think that's why it's foggy. I think that's why you have the uncertainty and you can't quite see where you're going, but you will. You will soon. Trust in yourself and your intuitive abilities, because I believe that's being raised up at this point in time. And once it is, you are going to see everything that you need to see. Okay. Now we're going to get an Island Time Wellness card. So on Winter's End, an ocean of eternal love. Oh, you've got the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. So for some of you, it's about the relationship evolving to the next phase. For others of you, it's about healing your inner child, which goes with the energetic clearing card, and growth. Some of you, it might be both. It might be everything all at once. And it's right underneath the surrender to the magic of who you are, right? So I think for all of you, it has something. It might be little for some of you and bigger for others, but I think it has something to do with your growth, your evolution, for sure. And maybe that's why the relationship is evolving to the next phase, because you are growing. For some of you, come the winter's end, you're going to have that regeneration, that rebirth. That's when it's going to take place for you, and this ocean of eternal love. Okay, that's kind of a timing card for everybody. So same with the relationship situation. Okay. Synchronicity Oracle. Ooh. 10, out with the old. When I created this deck, I'd been seeing a bunch of different numbers quite frequently. I wanted to know, excuse me, what they meant. Somebody needs to communicate here. I'm sorry, I got to interrupt because I've been having to clear my throat, or wanting to clear my throat, since I started your reading. So this has something to do with communication. Anyways, I wanted to know what the numbers meant. So I asked my guides. Whatever they gave me is what I put on the cards. About half of this deck is numbered, okay, with an explanation of what the number means. So if you start seeing 10, it's time to, be out with the old, because there's something new coming in. 10 is an ending. 1 is a beginning, right? So this is all about that new beginning. And 1s are about self. 0 is about spirit. So you are getting help. This goes perfectly with this energetic clearing. Absolutely perfectly. So maybe some of you with the relationship, it's old beliefs and behaviors around the relationship. Okay. Others of you, it could be that it's time to get out of that particular relationship, but I want to make it clear that if you're in a good relationship right now, that's not your message. If you're in a relationship right now that isn't great, and you've been thinking for a while, this isn't good, why am I still here? That's for you, okay? Same with healing the inner child and growth. It's about adjusting your beliefs and your behaviors, right? Okay, now what, angels? What are we getting now? Oh, I like this deck. I'm liking this deck more and more and more. This is Divine Doors. On the fronts of each card is a different door, and then on the back of each card, there's a different message from Spirit for you. So let's see what your door is. I've seen this twice now while shuffling. Let's see if that comes out for you. No, it did not. So your doorway is this one. It's still pretty cool. Come on, focus for these guys. There you go. It's more of a doorway, like I said. Okay, now the back of the card says, yes, Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly. That's where you're headed, Aries. Oh, wow, that is so cool. This has not come out yet. I've never seen this card yet. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. Energetic clearing is making sure of that. That is so cool. Okay. I know we need one more card. What deck are we using? Okay. My other deck, Just Ask Oracle. Now, I created this deck so that you could ask a question, or whoever had the deck and was using it, you could ask a question, and these are all answers on the card itself, right? So we're not actually asking a question here, but let's see if any of you do have or have had a question that hasn't been answered yet. Maybe this is your answer. You'll know when you see the answer. Spiritual growth. What popped into my head immediately was, what the hell's going on in my life right now? I don't know if somebody out there has been asking that question, but that was the first thing that entered my head. So this is what's going on. Spiritual growth. That's absolutely goes with this. That is all about spiritual growth. This is about spiritual growth. Seeing all from a place of love is spiritual growth. You've got spiritual growth going on throughout your reading here. It is definitely a theme for you, spiritual growth. Okay, now we're going to get the big guns. I love this deck. Shaman's Dream Oracle. This is always such a beautiful and deep message. I love this deck too. Okay, ooh, card 55, Aries. 55 is a number that says you've got big changes coming. Your life is about to change, if it hasn't already started. It says the farther gate, bold step forward. Now I'm going to read this from the book for you. And it says, the next experience, legacy, evolving, bold step forward. When the farther gate card shows up, it's a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk toward your future. You are marching in place right now, and that could be because you've got this fogged in card. If you guys are feeling uncertain, or you're just not sure which way to go or what to do, that's what this is talking about. You need to move forward, okay? So it says, you are marching in place right now, stirring the dust, but not getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination you have already set for yourself, but perhaps have forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand, and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Don't hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly, and you will be rewarded. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach. But the window of time to pass through it grows shorter. Don't dilly-dally. A gift of the farther gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. And that goes with this too, the energetic clearing. Right? It's an invitation to a sacred passage, to new discovery and both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put on the explorer hat once again. You're not alone, Aries. I have a feeling that there's a lot of us, and I'm one of them too, that's on that same path of exploring, trying to figure things out, moving in new directions, You know, it's just how it is. But you're going to get there. Follow the guidance that has been gifted to you here. I want to ask your guides and spirit what further information they can give you. What do you need to do, be, think, and or feel to move forward with this and have the clearing? Get what it is that's coming to you so you don't miss that opportunity. We're going to do that in the extended. Like I said earlier, the extended link is down below. Click on the title of this video. It'll drop down the description box, and that's where you'll find the extended link, as well as all the decks will be listed there. Those of you that are going over, I'll see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I will see you next time.